Minister of Health and Mass Media, Comrade Honorable Nalin Dayati sir, the Deputy Minister of the Rural Development, Social Security and Community Empowerment, Comrade Vasanta Piyati sir, and Member of the Parliament, Honorable Member of the Parliament from Digamarula District, Comrade Adam Bawa, the staff of the hospital and the members of the hospital committee, dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, I welcome all of you on behalf of the hospital committee to this event. I'm not going to take much of the time. I'm going to shorten, and I will shorten whatever I can say. I would like to throw some lights as to the hospital committee and the work and how it was formulated. I think we have met Honorable Minister on that day to formulate a hospital committee to expedite that. We have been functioning as a hospital committee for more than 4 months in Nakarepattu Base Hospital. Unlike the previous committees in Nakarepattu Base Hospital, we have included the members of so many social categories, different professionals in the religious sector and the grassroots level to accommodate all members to address the issues of the hospital within the hospital committee. That is one of the remarkable setup that we have set in the hospital committee. That is one thing. The other thing, within the last 4 months, what we have done is we have set up and draw a master plan for coming 5 years. How are the actions of the hospital committee should be? We have categorized in 4 levels. We have identified 4 levels. One is the infrastructure of the hospital. The other one is the patient care. The other one is staffing and the equipment. So based on these 4 categories, we have drawn and we are working on to draw a master plan and see how we can develop as a members of the hospital committee for this hospital. And we have already initiated some discussions with the security companies, how they can provide a proper security and with a very communication skills. That is one of the most important thing as a hospital committee we have to address. The other thing we have done within this 4 months, and we have set up a complaint management system where any patient or anybody who has been aggrieved or who felt discomfort or who felt not satisfied with the services of the hospital, there is a form we have set up at the entrance, at the welcome, at the entrance. They can fill up the form and we will address with the hospital administration to how to sort out this issue. So far, the hospital committee and this hospital administration are working cordially and with full awareness to give a good patient care to the hospital. That is the simple projects and simple works that we have been initiating. We have initiated. So we have just got into this field for 4 months and we hope that we will continue in this one. And on a very final note, I would like to draw, as a citizens of this country and as an experienced people in our field, what we have observed in Sri Lanka, what we have been observing, is the main issue that we can see in the public sector is that the way the communication and the public is treated, in the sense, the communication skills, how the patients or other people are being treated. What I mean by this is the good words. Now, the good words has a very important role in health sector because a patient comes to the hospital, he is already in a bad health. He needs some sort of a good word plus the good treatment. That is how it should be. That is what we have learned from the Florence Nightingale, the lady with the lamp, or the Mother Teresa, or Lauren Herrens, who cured 40 years in South Africa, the leprosy. So these things gives us an example as how we should be. Our words will cure more than what the treatment goes. Though we have in the health sector, we have very good training to the staff members. As a citizen of this country, we have an observation is that particular training, how to deal with the patient should be drafted properly, with proper training should be given so that they will have a proper communication skill with the people, because it means lot of to the people, lot of to the patients. Because when you push in the trolley or when you take them to the ambulance, so the good words will make a very good change. So my humble request, as we have a responsibility in relation to the patient care, is to give the secondary staffs and members of the staff a very structured training in the communication skill that will help us more. And having said that, I would like to conclude and thank again for the Honorable Minister to come to this hospital in a very short visit, and I thank everybody else. Thank you so much.